Hey guys, Janice Vaughn, letting your light shine. Thank you all so much for joining me. You guys are amazing. I love all of you so much. Thank you. Mwah. All right, so I wanted to talk about empowerment today. What is empowerment? Okay, let me read you guys the definition of this and tell me if this resonates with you at all. I guarantee it will. Okay, empowerment means the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Oh, that may be my new favorite quote. All right, the reason I wanted to talk to you guys about empowerment is because there was a couple of people this week, one of whom is my dearest friend on the planet, and she's like, Janice, I feel so empowered this week. And, you know, some of my readers and subscribers have shared the feeling of empowerment. And I'm like, you know what? That is so crucial, because empowerment means that you dig deep in your soul and you find who you truly are. But what helps is having your huge support system around you, guide you and lift you up and help you become empowered. Because when that happens, look out. There's no stopping you, all right? In an abusive relationship, as we all know, feeling empowered is probably the lowest on the totem pole of emotions that we feel. Because the majority of the emotions we feel is stress, insecurity, frustration, anxiety, irritability. I mean, the list can go on, right? But when you become within yourself and you start believing in who you truly are, you then become empowered, okay? Having a support system, like I just said, is very crucial, and that's going to help you bump up, so to speak. You know, think of it as a hot air balloon, all right? You feel empowered within yourself, but when you have the support and the love of so many people, that balloon starts to rise and you're flying free, feeling the breeze and the air and everything, and your mind just kind of lets go of everything, and you start rethinking, who am I? Who is this person that I lost? Who is this soul that I'm longing to love again, right? That's what we start to feel. So you can absolutely 100% become empowered within your own being and feel that by doing the work. But it helps to have a support system who really will be there and lift you up during the times that you don't feel so empowered. I mean, there's going to be days that you're not. There's going to be days that you're frustrated. There's going to be days that you feel like you're not making progress. There's going to be days where you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. But you know what? When you have people, your vibe tribe, your soul tribe on your corner, okay, and they're going to remind you of how crazy, incredible, and amazing and wonderful you are, it's going to keep you moving forward. This is why, I will say it again and again and again, I chose to not be silent anymore about the abuse, because I was like, you know, the more silent I was, the less support I had, because I was isolating myself into a small little corner of my bedroom, feeling hopeless, feeling alone, feeling powerless, okay, until the day that I said, I am not going to do this anymore. And I reached out and I spoke my truth and I spoke out. And that is when it was like the allegiance of just support flooded into my life. Because you know what? They already knew. They already knew. They were just waiting for me to extend the olive branch, okay? When we are in an abusive relationship and we feel so alone, part of what I felt was, why is nobody helping me, right? Well, here's the deal. People are not mind readers. They don't know when you need help. They can sense when you need help. They can sense when you're struggling. They can sense when you're going through hard times. But unless and until you invite them into your space and say, hey, I need help, they're not going to step in, because that would be stepping over your boundaries. So boundaries are important for both ends of the spectrum. You've got to have boundaries for yourself to protect yourself, but you also have to have boundaries to say, okay, what am I going to hold in and not share with others? And what am I going to allow others to know so that I can then have some help? Okay? It is not a bad thing to ask for help. I don't like to ask for help. I don't. And I think that was a lot of my struggle with why it took me so long to get out of the abusive relationship, because I was like, you know what? I can do this. I'm Janice. I'm independent. I'm strong. I can make my way out of this, because it's been my mindset my whole life. Okay? That's a good mindset to have. But then I started recognizing that I actually had people in my life that cared so freaking much about me, that as I let that wall down to open my heart to let them know what was truly going on in my world, that is when the floodgates just freaking open like there was no tomorrow. Like it's like a double-edged sword, okay? We want to isolate ourselves because we're embarrassed of the abuse, okay? So we do that. We do just that. But as we're doing that, we're also saying, would somebody please help me? Please help me. Please see what I'm dealing with. Please help me to recognize that I've got to get out of this situation. Please come rescue me. Well, we cannot send mixed signals to people, because they're not going to respond to wishy-washy crap, okay? I'm guilty of it. I know. I wanted people to read my mind. I wanted my friends to understand what I was going through. Although they all knew anyway, they told me to this day, they're like, Janice, we were not going to intrude until you opened that door for us to invade. Well, invade's not the word, but help, assist, guide, okay? Because we were knocking at the door, but you just didn't answer. And I was like, you guys suck. Like, you guys royally suck, but I love every one of you. That's really what I said to them. But I understand where they were coming from, because it makes so much sense to me that the people that wanted to help me were there all along, but they didn't want to step into my space until I allowed them to. And that's where the magic started. So although it's crazy how we feel when we're abused and we just want to just hide in a corner, okay, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? If you're one of those people and you're hiding in your corner right now, and you're hiding in your bedroom, and you're hiding under the covers, and you're putting a pillow over your head, and you're medicating, and you're putting alcohol, or you're doing drugs, or whatever the case may be, stop that crazy madness. Please stop that, okay? You're putting a Band-Aid on what's really going on. Feel the feelings, address the feelings, and don't be afraid to reach out. Because the moment you reach out to anybody that cares about you, and I guarantee you have a plethora of people that are freaking supporting you right now. The moment you speak to one person, I guarantee they're going to be like, hey, so-and-so needs help. So-and-so needs help. We need to rescue her. We need to go save him. We need to help her. We need to help him. You will have an army. Like I keep telling you guys, I didn't think I had an army. I kind of knew I had an army in my mind, but words mean nothing to me. Actions speak volumes. So the moment everybody knew that I opened my door to space to allow them to come help me is the moment I realized that I had the biggest freaking army that I ever imagined. And I didn't have a clue that I had that many people in my corner. I had that many people supporting me. So if you're holed up in a corner, you're scared, you don't know what to do, you're intimidated, you're threatened, you're scared. I've been there. I've been there. I've been under that pillow. I've been under that freaking blanket. I've been in that bed for 16 hours a day. Yes, I have. There is no way in hell I will ever do that again. And the second you step out and you say, you know what? I want my freedom. I want my love, my space, my happiness, my people, my tribe, whatever it is for you that makes you feel good, that is when your life is going to change, you guys. Please understand that. Staying holed up in a corner is going to get you nowhere, okay? I did that for far too long. And I don't blame myself. I don't. I like I said many times, I didn't know better, so I didn't do better. The moment you recognize that you can do better is when you will step up and go, I'm going to do better. And then you're going to get some balls. Sorry, not to be offensive, but you're going to get some freaking balls and you're going to say, you know what? No more. I did. And you can do it. Please don't stay silent if you're being abused. Oh my gosh, please don't. All right. Love and light to all of you. I love you all so, so much. And I am so grateful that you guys are sharing your stories with me in private emails. You guys, my day is lit up by your comments, your emails, your private messages. They are just, thank you, because you guys are inspiring me to continue to share my story to help even more people. And just remember, the more that you speak out, the more people you can help. All right, let's light up this world. All right, we're gonna do it. Mwah. Love and light to all of you. Thank you all so much.